Yeah. Glitch the guarantee. E&E. Put your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no breaks. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You getting misplaced. E&E, the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy. When it's sick of me, I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, if it comes to Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through transparency. Heard his self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like glitch the guarantee.
Excel Pro, what happened?
What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Putting fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Put your boys E&E, you in trouble, kid. At first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Blow sick, corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more to measure. Shave the extras, that's business. Started feed street blues, what I taught. Royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, knows the gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, firm girl. Features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane nonstop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they departed. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo. Shout out, you better yell out help. Here comes the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you was asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the VVS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting.
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Yeah, what up? Bite. I'm talking about we bite. Hey man, you know how YouTube getting down nowadays, right? They're being real petty, like
guarantee.
It's all good, man. We know how to box cover over here, man.
2020 got me seeing so
Happy and walk with us. We bite.
Put your boy shit.
Over there, subscribe to the other joint.
Lost and Glitch.
It's rolling across the bottom of the screen.
We cool niggas.
Happy and walk with us.
This is the
Boogie
cool.
Major.
We on the rise now. Middle fingers in the sky now. Rollin' haze, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Spalding. Ball looking for the fall-in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in. While you all talking, we smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit. Kill him in vain, that's vanity. Yeah. Do it again, it's insanity. Yeah. Nauseous a real vigilante. Yeah. Killing these kids is plan B. Yeah. Hood is too hot with an antifreeze. Yeah. Blowing on leaves in these planted trees. Okay. Don't break the code, that's family. Okay. We cutting off legs like amputees. My flow was classic, antique. Yeah. Freaking the beat is it Japanese. Yeah. Ever our cook is a masterpiece. Yeah. When money talkers be Guapanese. Okay. Fire and flame mixed with gasoline. Passing my sons, that's a legacy. Study the gang, now they testing me. Yeah. They dropped the ball, man, that's incomplete. Beat them so bad, make them retreat. Yeah. All of these gems you can retweet. Yeah. Play with your boys on repeat. You pay the price with your receipt. Yeah. Below $1 million, flipping it. Yeah. Everyday noise get sickening. Trying to flip bills to trillions. Turning these good girls to villains. Lyrics is sick. Butcher shit. E&E clip what we represent. Put it on wax like a candlestick. Yeah. We moving units and measurements. Cooking it up in the lab. Yeah. We just performing experiments. Yeah. Since I'm the bomb atomic, bang. These rappers out of my element.
We on the rise now. Middle fingers in the sky now. Rollin' haze, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E throwing up shit.
And we stay ballin'. Like we sponsored by Spalding. Ball looking for the fall-in. Soldiers all fall in. And we go all in. While we listening to all in. While you all talking. We smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin. Glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit.
Glitch, nigga. Perfected my flow. If I'm on the track, then you know it's a go. The guarantee, nigga, and I guarantee treat the gas like the Clippers. You know I'm a choke. Only exotic when blowing the smoke. No one ahead of me. I got the recipe. Do this shit easily. This is my destiny. Sick throwing lives. I'm dunking on everything. Niggas is sick, and I got the remedy. What I prescribe is extra artillery. Get in my zone and start going berserk. I'm feeling like Clay when he went off for 60. With the bullshit, swear to God you can miss me. Best friends with the money, Aaliyah and Missy. I come from the bottom, to try me is risky. Throwing this K like that bitch is a frisbee. Real talk, let me lock in, show these niggas what I do. Axe Rain, I be standing next to players too. Front line shit, nigga, I'm the fucking truth. Top 6 ever of the 5 in my group. Niggas still bang top down in the coop. Butcher boyed up and we coming for the loot. E&E shit, we the best, yeah, it's true. This the guarantee, nigga, this is what I do.
Let's go, y'all. Yeah. You know, what up? It's your brethren, your brother, Virgil Berry, a.k.a. Stacks with the Facts. And y'all know we back, Jack. Tap in, walk with us. We ain't gonna sweat. It's water to a giant, man. Water under the bridge, man. Small thing to a giant. You talking about? We ain't worried about none of that. You know, a little minor setback for a major step up. You feel what I'm saying? Tap in and walk with us. You know? Tap in and walk with us, man. All right? Smash that like button, click on the bell, and subscribe to the page, man. What's good with y'all? How y'all doing? You already know what it is. It's your brethren, your brother, Virgil Berry, a.k.a. Stacks with the Facts. And we bite. And y'all know y'all tuned in to another episode of 8 Real Talk Podcast. You know what I'm talking about? We here. And it's a beautiful thing. Uncle Diggity, what's happening, Jack? You know, we bite, we here, and it's a beautiful thing, man. And this discussion we're going to have tonight is a continuation for what I was breaking down on Monday night over at the other demonstration. You hear me? You know, you already know I'm going to talk heavy, bruh. I'm going to talk heavy, but box cleverly. You dig? Because that's how we got to do it, man, because YouTube is getting pettier and pettier and pettier. And y'all know I'm going to drop this link at the hour mark, man. We're going to keep the shows under 2 hours. You dig? So I'm going to cram as much as I can into this 2 hours, right? Every Shemite is a Semite, but not every Semite is a Shemite. It's the difference between the nation of Israel and the state of Israel, right? I've been telling y'all for a long time that this is where this is going to end up coming to, man. Right? Smash that like button, y'all, man. What's good with everybody, man? How y'all doing tonight? Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all tapped in with your brother and your brother, and I appreciate that. You did. I appreciate that. You know, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Listen, right? What's going on over here in Israel is it's very complicated yet sophisticated, right? Now, when you're looking at this map right here, right, I want y'all to understand that the white is where you see is Israel. This part, West Bank, the Gaza Strip, this is Palestine. All right. Show y'all a map of Israel. I'm going to show y'all the map of Palestine. Man, this is just... But I could talk about this day in and day out because we have to get into the habit, y'all, of saying what is. Especially when we got the historical data to back it up. Right? Now, this map that y'all see right here, from left to right, this is what was originally Palestine. Now, mind you, historically, this land is neither the Palestinians nor the Israelis. None of them are historically, culturally tied to this land. Neither the Palestinians or the so-called Israelis, not Israelites, but Israelis, which are citizens of the state of Israel. Shout out to Larry Gators, man. This is pre-1948. Right? And in 1948 is when Israel was bombed into existence. David Ben-Gurion was the first prime minister, president of Israel. right? He worked for the Rothschilds. How was Israel able to be bombed into existence? Under the tutelage of this guy right here, whom I did a show on not too long ago, right? And I just stood up there and broke that down to y'all. Right? You know, we already talked about this. This episode right here. The origins of the Israel and Palestine conflict. You know, we got your boy Arthur Balfour of the famous Balfour Declaration. Right? I just sit up there and broke that down already. Right? We revisiting, rehashing right now. And we're gonna do a little bit more discovery on some different stuff, right? So y'all remember when I did this show, right? That was what, 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, we went in. You feel me? But tonight, we're gonna go a little bit more in depth, right? So in 1948 is when the state of Israel was bombed into existence under the decree of the Balfour Declaration, which expelled, right? Which expelled so-called Jewish people from out of Eastern and Central Europe as a result of World War II and the axis of evil headed by Hitler, right? So they basically took over this area of the land, or I said this area of the world, and they decided to use this area, which was formerly Palestine, which was not historically Philistia, right? And they wanted to centralize here for lots of reasons. This is a prime location on the map. We'll talk about that another time. So under the declaration of the Balfour Declaration, Lord Balfour, right, who was the prime minister of Israel at the time, right? This is during World War, where this Balfour Declaration was pre-World War II and World War I, but came to fruition in 1948 after World War II. You need tap in, walk with us, right? So through the tools of using not only these two organizations, but specifically these two organizations, right? What y'all know about the Irgun terrorist organization? Pops, what's good with you, man? Hey, son, what up about what up to all my YouTube family and friends in the house? You know what I'm talking about? It's my pop. Y'all say what's up to Pops, man. We're going to have something nice for y'all on Sunday. You did? What y'all know about Irgun? Irgun was a Jewish, somewhat of a terrorist organization. I ain't gonna say somewhat they were a terrorist organization. Right. Right. And they got connections to the Khazarian mafia, you know, Italian mafia, you know. Ergun was a terrorist. Yeah, you already know, man. They is. Y'all better realize the play that's being set over there, man. Huh? But when it comes to how Israel was even brought into existence, Ergun was used much in the way that Hamas is being used today. I said Ergun was used back in the day to bomb Israel into existence, much like Hamas is being used today on behalf of Palestine. Y'all go do some research into the Ergun organization. Right? They were basically used as rabble rousers, right, by the Rothschilds to cause civil unrest amongst these two groups of people who are ethnically related but culturally separated. Right? Tap in to walk with me. Then you got this group right here. Right? What y'all know about the Stern Gang? Right? The Stern Gang out of Palestine was the alleged polar opposition to Ergun on the Palestinian side. And they were also an a terrorist organization who was defending allegedly the sovereignty of the state of Palestine. Notice I said the state of Palestine, not the nation. The land is not historically theirs. They're not even indigenous to the area. But they all are they are ethnically related and connected, but not culturally. Right? Smash that like button, y'all, man. Roll up, pull up. Get your notebooks ready. Get your notebooks out with your pens. You hear me? We going in. You know, these two organizations were used in opposition of each other, much like how Hamas is being used right now. Right? I want y'all to be able to understand and see the play that's going on, man, over here. Because, and I know my pops can attest to this, prophecy is being fulfilled. Then Patrick, with your face ass, man, what happened, man? Yeah, man, long before then too, Pops. Long before then. You already know Dan Patrick with your face ass, man. You know what I'm saying? They had your, you know what I'm saying? They had your brother up in that old Who's gal for 2 weeks, man. But you know, it ain't nothing to a boss applesauce, Jack. You know? We gonna chop up this, we gonna chop up this heavy jizz. We gonna chop up this heavy facts though, and we still coming up, right? The Stern Gang and Ergun, two terrorist organizations, were used as rabble-rousers and agent provocateurs against each other so that the Israeli government could be brought in to settle the differences, and they were supposed to create a two-party state, but end up creating a situation to where they were slowly but surely getting rid of the Palestinian people. We just gonna call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have the testicular fortitude to say what needs to be said. Shout out to the homie Gators, man. You gotta have the courage to say what needs to be said. Because this is fact. We can prove this stuff. It's very easily to do too. Right? And guess who funded both of these organizations? Not talking about all so-called J-ish people. I'm not talking about, no. I'm talking about one small niche group of people that consist of Oppenheimers, Schiffs, Warburgs, and at the top we got the Rothschilds. Right? I mean, this is facts though, and this is what I be saying. Like this is easily provable. You feel me? And you know, we got to talk about it, because what's going on over there in Israel right now is definitely going to have effect on what's going on over here. And like I say, it's a fulfilling prophecy, so it's letting us know that it's about to go down. You hear me? You make sure you're ready. You see all them years, man, you know? Right? Now, when we think about the term Israeli, Israelis are citizens of the Israel or state of Israel, not the nation of Israel, but the state of Israel. The state of Israel is a little more than the fiefdom of the Bacharachs, aka Bowers, aka Rothschilds. All right. Man, this stuff is crazy, man. I'll be sitting here trying to tell y'all, man. A lot of us really don't know what's really going on for real, Jack. You know, that's why y'all got guys like me sitting up here with that risking it all, man, to talk about the stuff that they really don't want us to talk about. You know? You know? Now, when it comes to the difference between Israelis and Israelites, Israelis are citizens of the state of Israel, which is a farce government in its essence, seeing as how it has no legal, historical, or political connection to the area. It basically is a regime that bullied its way into power, right? Under the guise of, helping to dispel civil unrest against two warring factions that have been going at each other for literally thousands of years. In order to get control of the debt that that group of region of the world will produce as a result of being on their system, their fractional reserve usury system. Y'all following me? You know, it's getting crazy, y'all. Right? It's getting wild, man. So when you think about this long going on debate between Palestine and Israel, right? We got two things going on. We got the state of Israel, right, which is the government of Israel, versus the nation, which is the people, right? The nation of Israel, beautiful people, right? They love the Most High, and you know they live pretty decent lives over there prior to 1948, right? Then you have the Israelites, who are the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, or Yaqub, right? Who are the offspring of Shem. Remember, we just were talking about the Shemites and the Semites on Monday? So we can't talk about the origins of the state of Israel, right? Which is a mockery, right? See, these two organizations was used, man. And when we're talking about Israelites, we're talking about the descendants of the Shemites, not the Semites, but the Shemites. You understand? So, in order for us to get over, in, or out of understanding of what's going on, man, we gotta take us. We gotta do our due diligence, man. We gotta take a walk down memory lane, right? And when it comes to the word Semite, you know, Semitic, anti-Semitic, we got to understand that these words were created by the very system that I'm talking about, as a play on the original term Shemitic, with an H, Shemitic, Shemitic, as in the descendant of Shem through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yaqub. Right? Those are the Israelites. Right? And some of the descendants of, that's everybody, right, over there in Israel, who is originally indigenous to that land, right, which is neither none of the Palestinians or the present day Israelis, right? Every Israelite is an Israeli, but not every Israeli is an Israelite. You know? You know what I'm talking about, man? Gotta Box Cleverly on YouTube nowadays, man. They ain't playing no games, Jack. You hear me? They ain't playing no games, man. You hear me, man? No games. You did? Yeah, man. OG, what's happening, man? My man OG in the building. You did? I'm about to pull this video up for y'all, man. You hear me? My man Gators about to sit up here and break down the origins of where the term anti-Semitic came from, right? And we're gonna get into, I'm talking about the Israelis versus the Israelites, and the nation of Israel versus the state of Israel, right? The nation of Israel is not necessarily a territory. All my Hebrew Israelite brethren and sistren, Israel isn't a geographical location. Israel is a geological location. Right? Y'all following me, man? Y'all follow me? But Israel, as in reference to what we talking about in the scriptures, is a state of mind. It doesn't have a location. It is omnipresent and omniscient. You did everywhere and nowhere at the same time. A lot of y'all don't know that. So that's some game for you right there. You feel me? But like I say, everything the Most High creates in fairness and balance, LSD has to have a counterfeit. So we have the nation of Israel. Right? Shout out together, Israel. Then we have the state of Israel. Right? The nation of Israel, like I say, is filled with the descendants of the indigenous people of the land, the Hebrews, us. Huh? Oh, y'all thought I wasn't gonna tell y'all who indigenously belong to that region? Huh? Y'all thought I forgot about that? See, when you know your history and done your due diligence, you can easily speak on this and easily just connect the dots on it to show how we've been horribly lied to, right? The land was originally the land of the original Hebrews, which was black folks. Now, not all of us, but some of us, I would say maybe most of us, are the descendants of the original Hebrews or Jays. Right? Not of no damn Semites or, none of that. Let me pull this up for y'all, man. Shout out to Gators, man, for breaking this down, man.
The University of Göttingen, and there is a great scholarship manual, encyclopedia Notice the term encyclo, cyclops, third eye, encyclo, cyclop, or encyclopedia, pediatrician of philosophy, dated Monday, August 3rd, 2015. The book is called The Phenomenology of the Munich and Göttingen Circles. The Phenomenology of the Munich and Göttingen Circles. It says that the Rothschilds funded Dr. August Ludwig von Schlosser to create the term Semite in...
Oh, we gotta run that back real time.
Don't call me an anti-Semite. It's on the ADL's website. Dr. August Ludwig von Schlosser attended the Göttingen School of History, a secret society of historians at the University of Göttingen in the late 18th century in Lower Saxony, Germany. The Rothschilds created the University of Göttingen, and there is a great scholarship manual published through the Stanford Encyclopedia. Notice the term encyclo, cyclops, third eye, encyclo, cyclop, or encyclopedia, pediatrician of philosophy, dated Monday, August 3rd, 2015. The book is called The Phenomenology of the Munich and Göttingen Circles. The Phenomenology of the Munich and Göttingen Circles. It says that the Rothschilds funded Dr. August Ludwig von Schlosser to create the term Semite in 1781 in order to remove the Shemitical paradigm of Noah's bloodline to become Semitical.
Huh? Y'all gotta peep what the brother is saying, man. Right? So the Rothschilds, through their various agents, right? Those who claim they are Jews but are of the synagogue of Satan, man. You hear me? These Rothschilds people, man. They'll sit up there and have their little gophers infiltrate these secret societies and fraternal organization. At the same time, usurping, inverting the original versions or the originality of the Shemitic people and its descendants, and inverted it and converted it into Semitic, referring to them. See, y'all got to understand what's going on here, man. You hear me? Same old tricks, man. Same old tactics. You know what I mean? And as we see, the same agenda, man. Want to be like the Most High. Tap in and walk with us.
Dr. August Schlosser created
All right. And when it comes to the, we about to get to that, though. I think I looked this dude up earlier. August Schlosser. I think it's Schlosser. I think this is it. Yeah, this is him right here. August Ludwig von Schlosser. This guy. Make sure y'all see that. This guy right here, this is the guy who came up with the term Semitic as an conversion from the original term Shemitic with an H, representing the line of Noah, which are the present day Israelites. You know, but the Israelis are the current people combination of Palestinians and so-called Eastern Europe and East Europe, Northeastern Europe, so-called Ashkenazi. Jews, right? Your so-called Sephardic and Hasidic Orthodox and Orthodox Jews, Orthodox and unorthodox Jays. This dude right here, August Ludwig von Schlosser, agent of the Rothschild family, was tasked with the job of usurping the original term Shemitic, turning it into Semitic, referring it to those who are descended from the line of the Khazars out of Mongolia and China. Y'all better understand what's going on, man. You did? Tap in, man.
Language, Semitical, in an attempt to insert it into Shemitical genealogy. Oh, pray for me, Pastor Crystal. On the ADL's website, on that same link that Pastor Colleen put up a few minutes ago, the ADL said, and I quote, that Dr. Moritz Steinschmiedner, nothing wrong with that name, capital STEINSCHNEIDER. This is on the ADL's website, right beside Pastor Colleen's name. Thank you, Pastor Colleen. Dr. Moritz Steinschmiedner, an Austrian-Israeli scholar, coined the term anti-Semitism in 1860. The ADL did not say that the term Sem or Semite came from the bloodline of Noah. It said that the term Semite came from Dr. August Ludwig von Schlosser in 1781. And then 79 years later, in 1860, Dr. Moritz Steinschmiedner coined the term anti-Semitism with a dash. Oh my God, you know how powerful this is. Both Dr. August Ludwig von Schlosser, the creator of the term Semite in 1781, and in 79 years later, in 1860, Dr. Moritz Steinschmiedner created the term anti-Semitism. Both of these terms, Semite and anti-Semitism, is on the ADL's website. Dr. Moritz, his name is on the website, but not Dr. August Ludwig von Schlosser.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take my time? The immaculate deception of the Middle East.
Right? So, this guy right here, shout out to Gators, man. You hear me?
In Genesis chapter of David Alroy. Something that is radical.
right, so we got this guy right here, Moritz Steinschneider, right, who came up with the term anti-Semitic, right, in the 1800s, right? And then we got this guy, August Schlosser, who coined the term Semitic back in 1771. This guy, agent of the Rothschild family, right? So all of this stuff has been set up and put into play by the Rothschilds, who are directly connected to LSD himself genetically. Huh? Diabolical, man. Pops, where you at? This stuff go deep, man. Right? Let's go.
And I believe I sent some links.
So when we're talking about the Shemites with an H, we're talking about our descendants over here in America, which spread all over the world. That's why it's black folks everywhere. Not because of Africa or Al-Qaeda. A lot of people think that, and this is what's crazy, a lot of people think that all black people on earth come from Africa, and that is just not true. Black people are all over this planet. Native and indigenous, or not native, but indigenous to the land, meaning originating from the land. Right? And the original Hebrews literally traveled all over the world. Where do you think the Bacharachs got their wealth from? With their usury. This stuff go back far, man. You hear me? Tap in, walk with us, smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page, man.
To Pastor Sam and to Pastor, some of the other Pastor Jody. Type in on Google.com, Turkish police Jay's Torah scrolls decorated with satanic Illuminati symbolism, including Baphomet. I want you to hear me tonight. Turkish police confiscate Jay's Torah scrolls decorated with satanic Illuminati symbolism, including Baphomet. Oh, Sister Grace. Or type in on Google.com. The Pastor Colleen finds these links. You can put them up. Also, the second link, a 15th century magical manuscript from Oxford depiction, a complex pentacle and hexagram. A 15th century magical manuscript from Oxford depiction, a complex pentacle.
There go the Capricorn song right there.
On Pinterest.
Right. Y'all see this, right? Y'all see this, right? Turkish police recover stolen Jewish Torah scrolls decorated with satanic Illuminati symbolism. A lot of times I regret getting this tattoo. All right. But as y'all see, there's the Baphomet right there. 6-pointed Stizar, got the owl right there, like all of this stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. It's spooky. All right. Let's go.
Here we go, Pastor Crystal. Judaism is of God. Orthodox Judaism, conservative Judaism, you have Reconstructionists or Reconstructionalism Judaism and liberal Judaism. The Torah is from God. It's holy, all-powerful, and Christ said in the Gospel according to St. John chapter 1 that the Word or the Torah became flesh and dwelt among us. The term Torah means to God. Gospel means in God, who is Christ. So you need the Torah that takes you to God, and the gospel will take you into God, who is the Christ. But
Did y'all catch that?
Musical scholars have added Baphomet satanic symbols to encase the scrolls. The symbols don't come from God. They come from the synagogue of Satan, Rothschild. If you type in bloodletting, Star of Renfam and the Baphomet. Bloodletting, Star of Renfam and the Baphomet. Back in 2018, scrolls going back 2,000 years, and those that stole these scrolls out of Syria and copies of the Ketef Hinnom Cyril scroll, copies of the Nash Papyrus, copies of the Engedi scrolls, copies of the Aleppo Codex, C-O-D-E-X, copies of the Damascus Pentateuch, copies of the Leningrad Codex, C-O-D-E-X, and even copies of the original from the University of Bologna in Bologna, Germany, which goes back as far as 3,000 years ago. So the Turkish military police had found scrolls with Baphomet symbols. Allow me to say this. The Torah is holy. Judaism is holy. Judaism is the letter of the Spirit, the apostolic, and the spirit of the letter is the apostolic or apostolicity. The letter is the law, the holy Torah. But whenever God creates in purity and holiness,
I already told y'all, man.
Satan, through communical influence, adds symbols of satanic symbols. You can military police has confiscated scrolls going back at least 2,500 years, laced with Baphomet symbols. I'm going to say something that is radical. Again, Turkish police confiscate Jay's Torah scrolls decorated with satanic Illuminati symbolism, including Baphomet. Wait a minute now.
Why would they choose this to put on there? Huh? I'm telling, listen, man. Listen here. It really don't matter what you believe or what I believe or what we believe. What matters is what these people believe. Now, understand what I'm saying when I say that. Context, man. It really don't matter what we believe for real, as in reference to these people. Right? Look what's going on in the world today. Look what's being publicly discussed, as in talked about, and the imagery that's being put out. You know? These little young brothers out here calling themselves demons. So I want y'all to understand what y'all is doing. We are doing as a collective society when we engage, give attention to, in a negative way, right? Because we don't know how it's going to manifest. And clearly they're working from the inside out. Like I say, those who claim to be Jews, but are really of the synagogue of Satan, man. Which is a lot of people, specifically people who are so-called in the church or the synagogue or the mosque or whatever you want to call it, right? Now, when it comes to the nation of Israel, that is, like I said, that's the people. Even the people who are displaced, right? As I showed y'all with this map. Right? Tap in and walk with us. Smash that like button. Click on the bell. Subscribe to the page. You did. Right? So now we back to square one. You know? So they basically done sit up there and basically wiped out the so-called Palestinian people. And now what you see in mostly white is the present day Israelis. So where do y'all think the original Hebrews from this region, where y'all think they at? See, they removed them way before the Balfour Declaration even came about. And then made up a lie about it called the so-called transatlantic slave trade. Man, it's such a slap in the face, man. It's such a slap in the face. And the reason why I say that, because it is easy to track and trace, there's that term again. It's easy to connect the dots on this stuff, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's terribly easy, man. All right. So this region of the world, of this area, not historically like really belonging to any of the groups of these two people right here. It belonged to the original Hebrews. What y'all think happened to the original Hebrews? So under the employ of their boss, the Rothschilds, Moritz Schneitner, he came up with, this is diabolical, man. Right? It's just diabolical, man. How all these people are connected and all that stuff. How they hire certain people in certain fields of expertise. You feel me? We got my man Too Cool in the building. What's up with you, brother? You already know. We're gonna keep it 100% facts over here, Jack. You know what I mean? The original Hebrews were our forefathers. Some of us, not all of us, but some of us, most of us. I will go as far as to say some of us, not even most of us. Definitely not all of us. Right? Right. I mean, clearly. Right? Now, pay attention to what I just said, man. Black people are all over this planet. We're all over this planet at one point in time. A lot of the crusades during the Middle Ages and the so-called medieval ages were campaigns to destroy areas where Black people was running stuff. Right? So through about 70 years, coming up with like 75 years, using the land that is the original land of the original Hebrews, right? The Israeli, right? The Israelis have basically wiped out the Palestinians. They call it ethnic cleansing. Yeah, that transatlantic slave trade is some BS for real, man. It's very fabricated, blew way out of proportion. And just to be honest with y'all, man, most of us definitely did not come over here on no boats, man. All right, see how, I'm not a revision. I'm not gonna say no, I'm not. It just wasn't like what we've been told it is, man. All right. So when we come to Israel, right, they basically have taken over this area of the world. You know? So now here we are present day, and they're concentrated in the Golan Heights and the Gaza Strip. Right? Right? This is crazy, man. You hear me? it's wild because, like I say, historically, neither one of these groups of people, the Palestinians, who are the descendants of crypto Jews masquerading as Muslims or Arabs or Arabic, sitting up here going against people calling them. Oh man, this is crazy, man. Right? So they expel the original people from this land. This was what was going on during World War I and many wars before then. And the Balfour Declaration was to declare on behalf of the British Royal Crown and British government right? This stuff goes deep, man, with this whole situation, y'all. And you know, I wouldn't shy away from talking about it, especially online. Just box cleverly, you know. Just make sure you, whenever you speaking, don't make sure you're speaking on facts, and you ain't just like spewing like hatred and saying crazy, frivolous stuff that don't make no sense, right? So, on behalf of the British government, through Lord Balfour, you know, during World War I and previous wars, they went on a campaign to expel the actual Israelites, right? The Palestinians are the descendants of crypto Muslims, right? Who really are Khazarians masquerading as Muslims, right? And then you got over here in Israel, you got what my man Murder Moose say. He said your Jews moist tonight. I can't remember what he said. He said some crazy stuff. You know, I was being silly real quick, man. And then you got the Israelis, right? Who are just victims of basically the regime over there. You know, they ain't got no rights or no special privileges, you know. They ain't playing no games over there, man. You know? So the original people of this land, right? Some of our predecessors, you know, they got moved up out of there between World War II and a couple of wars before that. So at the culmination of World War II, right, under the guise of screening massive immigrants from, you know, like Europe, Central Europe, because, you know, this had a world war over there. Peep the game now, y'all, man. Funded both sides of the conflict. You know what I mean? Know the historical and spiritual connection with this region in an attempt to be like the Most High. Y'all ain't even walking with me right now, man. I know only a few is, man. I know only a few is walking with me right now, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Smash that like button. Sharing your social engineer, man. We going in. You did? And you know what I'm going to sit up here and do, man? I'm going to drop that old link, man. You know what I'm saying? We got like another 45 minutes left in the show, man. Y'all want to come up, ask something to it, ask some questions, whatever the situation may be, man. You're more than welcome, man. Everybody's welcome. All right? You know, speak your piece. We basically are witnessing regime change once again, right? Huh? So, yeah. So after World War II, they needed somewhere to go, right? So they can continue their operation. And they specifically wanted this region of the world because, like I said, it holds a very specific, strategic, unique, energetic spot on the Earth's morphic field or input-output kerosenal grid system or Earth magnetic field. Man, y'all better understand what I'm saying to y'all right now, man. Smash that like button, man. Click on the bell. Subscribe to the page, man. You know what I'm saying? My brother Gators put that thing together, man. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Larry Gators, man.
But you got those in the deep that, oh, this is a lie. It's, oh, listen. I want you to follow me. Even the times of Israel, if you can do me a favor, Plastic Colleen, and everyone type on google.com magic bowls among trove of ancient artifacts, see.
All right. So we should be pretty clear on the difference between the nation of Israel and the state of Israel. The nation of Israel is the home, historic land of the original Jews, or my bad, original Hebrews, us. Not from no Africa, or should I say Al-Kebalin, but originated in that region of the world, which we call the Levant, or the Middle East. Exploring all over the world. Right? Being taken all over the world under the guise of probably, doing business. And found out once they got all the bosses separated, it's ah, man, that's wild, man. We can't keep falling for the same tricks and antics, man. You know, especially us brothers, we gotta collectively start getting, tightening up, man. But look at this, though. Look at the map prior to 1942. All right. You know what I'm saying? I got the link right there. Anybody want it? Like I said, y'all more than welcome, man. You know. Now, when we're talking about Israelites, We're talking about the descendants of Shem through his big homie predecessor, Noah. You know what? You know, I just thought I'd share this with y'all, man, because this is vital information, man, in order to understand what's going over there in the other part of the world, man. All right. So let me know what y'all think about this, man. Two people, groups of people, historically, scripturally, aren't indigenous to this land. What y'all think about what's, this whole situation? All right. Look at this. I like this map right here because it's accurate as to what is happening. And they done basically got rid of most of the so-called Palestinians, right? The people that's in Israel now, they're not the descendants of the seed of Shem, most of them. Damn, that's a lot of. Let's look at the difference, man. It ain't even, you feel me? It's been like what? Like not even 100 years. They basically got them up through. All right. And we got the Gaza Strip right here. Yeah, man. This is crazy over here, man. And I think it's important to know the difference, man, because the state of Israel, right, is a enforced regime. You know what I'm talking about? That wanted to get hold of a historic, biblical, for the lack of a better term, location. All right. Y'all got to understand that the nation of Israel is very, very key and pivotal on that map. What Uncle Diggity say? He said America been financing their destruction the whole time. They send funds any way they way. Yeah, man. Don't y'all know that the U.S. government that sent the state of Israel $100 and something billion, almost like $200 something billion since 1948? Don't y'all know that all these politicians, man, all of these politicians, I don't care if they Democrat, Republican, whatever, all of them have to sign the pledge. Let me find Auntie Cynthia talking about that if I can real quick. Smash that like button. Click on the bell. Oh, don't I forgot I got done learning that fast, man. All right. Oh, okay. I'm tripping. I'm over here high. Give me a couple seconds. I'm going to pull this up for y'all. Yeah, man. Cynthia McKinney, you know what I'm talking about? She talks about this.
I want to introduce to you a dynamic brother.
I want y'all to hear Cynthia McKinney to break this down.
DemocracyNow.org, The War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. Former Congressmember Cynthia McKinney arrived back in the United States Tuesday following her deportation from Israel. McKinney was one of 21 activists seized by the Israeli military and
y'all remember this? Y'all don't remember this? See, Cynthia McKinney. I like Cynthia McKinney. Y'all know who Cynthia McKinney is? I'm going to put her up on the screen for y'all. Y'all know who Cynthia McKinney is? Y'all know who Cynthia McKinney is, man? Exactly. Y'all heard what my pop said. Right? Y'all remember Cynthia McKinney? Smash that like button, man. We talking about the difference between the state of Israel and the nation of Israel. Y'all remember this right here, man?
National waters last week as they tried to deliver humanitarian aid to Gaza. Also aboard the Free Gaza boat was the Nobel Peace Laureate, Mary McGuire. Last week's trip was the Free Gaza movement's first since it aborted an attempt in January after the Israeli Navy threatened to shoot the civilian passengers on board. That sailing had come just weeks after an Israeli Navy vessel deliberately rammed another of its boats, almost forcing it to sink. Well, Cynthia McKinney joins us now from Washington, D.C., and we're joined here in our Firehouse studio by Adam Shapiro. He was filming the Free Gaza trip last week.
Oh,
He's a
man.
Palestinian
Y'all remember this?
activist, co-founder of the International Solidarity Movement. Both former Congressmember McKinney and Adam were detained for the past week and just deported back to the United States. Cynthia McKinney, why did you go? What happened to you in the Israeli jail?
Well, I went because there's a gross injustice that is being carried out every day. This is my second attempt to get into Gaza with the Free Gaza organization. And for 2 times that I've attempted to get in, 2 times I've been thwarted by the Israeli military. The cause is the rights, the human rights of the Palestinian people. Of course, the world saw Operation Cast Lead, where the United States supplied F-16s, white phosphorus, depleted uranium, cluster bombs, dime weapons, were rained down on the defenseless people of Gaza. And of course, we wanted desperately to get in to take humanitarian relief supplies. And both times that I've tried to go with Free Gaza, they've been thwarted. We have been thwarted by the Israeli military.
Now, were you on the boat that was rammed?
I was on the Dignity, and yes, it was rammed in international waters.
When was this?
Absolutely. This was in December, just a day or so after the outbreak of Operation Cast Lead. I was contacted by Free Gaza and asked to go within 24 hours, and I said yes, I would go.
I wanted to play for you a comment made last.
Now, mind y'all, do y'all remember this? Y'all remember back in 2008, 2009? This is when y'all homeboy Barack Obama was president. And he caught a lot of flack from this, but, you know, they swept it under the rug. Y'all remember what happened in Israel back in 2009 when they blamed Hamas for allegedly bombing a school in Israel, in the Gaza Strip. Had this big Hollywood, man. Y'all don't remember that? Back in 2009, there was conflict going on in Israel, as usual over here. Y'all remember this, do y'all? Right? It was a school that had got bombed in the Gaza Strip. I think it was like 29 children ended up getting butchered. All right. And Cynthia McKinney is a good chick, if you ask me. All right. Right. Let's go.
Tweet by the Israeli government spokesperson Mark Regev, who dismissed the humanitarian mission of the Free Gaza movement.
Israel every day is allowing humanitarian support to reach the people of Gaza, foodstuffs, medicines, energy, and so forth. This boat was not about that. This boat was about political activists who have been apologists for the Hamas regime, who have nothing whatsoever to say about Hamas's brutal treatment of the people of Gaza.
Former Congressmember McKinney, your response.
Well, clearly, we just had a visit to Gaza by President Carter, former President Carter. And basically, he acknowledged that with the complete and utter devastation that the people of Gaza experienced at the hands of weapons that were supplied to Israel by the United States, he said that unfortunately, the Palestinians are treated worse than human beings. I challenge the Israelis to respond to what President Carter had to say.
Former Congressmember McKinney, tell us about the jail. Were you able to reach the Obama administration while you were there?
Well, the jail was very interesting. In fact, the first most interesting thing that I witnessed was the seemingly endless stream of people of color who were being processed as we were being processed. And on my cell block, there were women from Africa and Asia who thought that they were going to Israel because Israel was the Holy Land. And many of them, not all of them, but many of them had United Nations refugee status. They had been certified by UNHCR as refugees. But what they were told as they faced the threats and intimidation, and then, of course, the pickups from the police, is that the United Nations is not in Israel.
Right. Now, what happened was Cynthia McKinney was the Democratic, or she was the Democratic senator out of Georgia. Oh, Erica, what's up, girl? She said, glad you share McKinney. That was shared with me a few years ago. It really says the proper language. It does. Because McKinney was the state senator at that time from out of Georgia. Obama was in office at the time. McKinney with some of her people through the Free Palestine group and others, UNICEF and UNESCO, and all the different little humanitarian organizations that come from out of everywhere. She was going over there to give humanitarian aid to the people in the Gaza Strip. What did the Israeli IDF do? They rammed her boat and they fired on it. Cynthia McKinney called for y'all homeboy Barack Obama to do something about it. I believe at the time it was Ariel Shannon, and his soft ass ain't do shit. We got a senator. We got a U.S. senator that was fired upon by the IDF. And the U.S. president did nothing. Not only that, right? Not only that, I'm about to find a video for y'all.
Plenty of Texas residents still need.
I'm going to find it for y'all real quick. Hold on. Let me find this clip real quick.
Do you have a statement for the public, Congresswoman McKinney?
I would like to thank everyone who helped through their public expressions of outrage and disgust at the Israeli actions toward the Free Gaza 21, who helped us to gain release. But again, what happened to us pales in comparison to what happens to the people of Gaza. We were supposed to just forget our pain and suffer in silence because the Zionists didn't want us to talk about Palestine. To be honest, I didn't even know what a Zionist was. All I knew was that I had been asked to sign a pledge for Israel when I first became a candidate for Congress. And after refusing to do so, my congressional career became trench warfare, hand-to-hand combat, just to remain in the Congress. Ever since my refusal to sign that pledge for Israel, the pro-Israel lobby let me know that my political neck was in the hangman's noose.
Cynthia McKinney was a gangster.
Georgia, Ms. McKinney.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Chair.
Y'all don't remember this?
Mr. Secretary, I watched President Bush deliver a moving speech at the United Nations in September 2003, in which he mentioned the crisis of the sex trade. The president called for the punishment of those involved in this horrible business. But at the very moment of that speech, DynCorp was exposed for having been involved in the buying and selling of young women and children. While all of this was going on, DynCorp kept the Pentagon contract to administer the smallpox and anthrax vaccines and is now working on a plague vaccine through the Joint Vaccine Acquisition Program. Mr. Secretary, is it policy of the U.S. government to reward companies that traffic in women and little girls? That's my first question. My second question, Mr. Secretary, according to the Comptroller General of the United States, there are serious financial management problems at the Pentagon, to which Mr. Cooper alluded. Fiscal year 1999, 2.3 trillion missing. Fiscal year 2000, 1.1 trillion missing. And DOD is the number one reason why the government can't balance its checkbook. The Pentagon has claimed year after year that the reason it can't account for the money is because its computers don't communicate with each other. My second question, Mr. Secretary, is who has the contracts today to make those systems communicate with each other? How long have they had those contracts? And how much have the taxpayers paid for them? Finally, Mr. Secretary, after the last hearing, I thought that my office was promised a written response to my question regarding the 4 war games on September 11th. I have not yet received that response, but would like for you to respond to the questions that I've put to you today. And then I do expect the written response to my previous question, hopefully by the end of the week.
Thank you, Representative. First, the answer to your first question is no, absolutely not. The policy of the United States government is clear, unambiguous, and opposed to the activities that you described. The second question.
Well, how do you explain the fact that DynCorp and its successor companies have received and continue to receive government contracts?
Y'all remember DynCorp? See, Cynthia McKinney is the one who's responsible for blowing the lid on the whole. Whenever you become a politician, you got to pledge allegiance to Israel, or you won't get funding for your campaign, because they have infiltrated every aspect of American culture and society, especially financially. All right. Right? I don't know. So, yeah. And Cynthia McKinney, you know, she's a gangster, man. She wasn't going. I'm talking about, they not only did they ram her boat, they fired on her, y'all. They let off shots at their boat, man. A U.S. senator, imagine that, man, or represent a U.S. congresswoman. And Barack Obama's punk, man, he ain't do nothing. I gotta give it to her. She is a brave woman, because she definitely went over there. Right? Definitely did. You know? Stuff is serious, man. Right? Yeah, man. Shout out to Cynthia McKinney, man. You feel me? She's very sunken into obscurity now. Right? Every politician, I don't care what party they are a party of or to, they have to pledge allegiance to Israel. You heard Trump just said it the other day. Man, I'm telling y'all, man. All you gotta do is just listen to this dude.
You have chaos, bloodshed, war, terror, and death. Look what's happening today. Because the occupant of the White House is a laughingstock. All over the world, America's enemies cannot believe how lucky they got. They got real lucky. Every monster, villain, dictator, and terrorist, and there are plenty of them. I know most of them. I got to know a lot of them. All over the planet, they're having a field day because they know they will never have it better than they do with Crooked Joe, who in many cases receive money from those countries. And unfortunately, with the most corrupt and incompetent president in our history, we're closer to World War III than anyone can understand. There's never been a time where we've been closer. We're inches away, and we have a man that literally can't speak. He can't get off a stage.
Yeah, Trump said he supported Israel 100%. Right? Most of them do. So, considering the history lesson I just gave y'all on the state of Israel, a lot of y'all feel a certain type of way about Trump. Right? And Trump's just as part of this whole situation than anybody else. All right? Anybody who could be put in a position to run for president, be the president, is the president, definitely works for the system. Not you, not me, not us. Right? Serious situation, y'all, man. Big difference between the nation of Israel and the state of Israel. When we talk about the Israelis and the Israelites, you go get your bag of. I'm joking, man. All right. Shout out to Cynthia McKinney, man. She is a gangster, man. She the one. You know what I'm saying? She the one that blew the lid on the whole allegiance to the Israel joint, man. Shout out to Auntie, man. Go check her out on YouTube. She on YouTube. The Israelites are the people who originally are connected to that land, which was, that was run up through. And it took a long time to do it. Because the so-called Jays of Eastern and Northeastern Europe, they weren't even real Jays. They were crypto Jays. Man, listen, man, y'all gotta understand how serious this is, man. Y'all gotta understand what's going on over here in Israel, man. All right. Yeah, man. So I hope y'all have an over and outer understanding on the difference between the nation of Israel and the state of Israel, and more so, who are the Israelis and who are the Israelites. Israelites are us and our predecessors who originally populated indigenously this area right here we know today as Israel or Israel in Palestine. Not just there, everywhere else too. And we all been tricked to thinking that we different and better than the other next group. But every now and again they want to let their hair down. It's crazy, man. They want to try to get crazy. And every now and again, and it's just creeping more to WW3. All right. And here it is, current day status. All right. In the original Hebrews, most of us, we ain't got no type of ties to this land. Hellified gang, Jack. You did. Hellified gang, man. Hellified gang, man. The present day Israelis are the descendants, right, of the Ashkenazi Sephardic Hasidic Jews of Eastern Europe, right, with the Israelites, right, are the remnants of the people who are indigenous to that land. The Palestinians, they have no connection to that land or reason whatsoever. Right? Tap in, walk with us, man. We about to get up out of here, man. You know what I'm talking about? Tomorrow, we're going to figure something out for tomorrow, Friday night. You already know Friday night wrap up. And Saturday, I'm going to do you just nasty. We're going to do it right this time, though. You did? And Eric out here coming out tonight, man. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, man. Y'all right here with me. I appreciate that. We bite. We back popping. Hit that like button. Click on the bell. Subscribe to the page. Sharing your social engineering. You know what I'm saying? Tell everybody to tap in with your brethren, your brother Virtual Berry, a.k.a. Stacks with the facts, you know? Look at what's going on in Israel, man. All around the world, man. Tap in, walk with us, man. You did? Oh, one last little tidbit I want to share with y'all, too. All right. The star, that's why I had that for the thumbnail, too. The Star of David is a demonic, and it's not the Star of David. All right. Let's just be clear about that. You feel me? Right? And pull it up on the screen for y'all before we get up out of here. This isn't no Star of David. This is a demonic tetragrammaton Luciferic satanic symbol right here. A play on the concept of as below, as above, so below. Right? It's the symbolic expression, right, if you would, of the Rothschild bloodline, right? Because originally this insignia was red before they changed it to blue. Bloods and Crips. Y'all ain't ready for that, man. Y'all just ain't even ready for it. I ain't gonna go that far. So who created the symbol for the Israeli flag? Right? This guy right here. This guy right here. Yeah, let me find some of his stuff. Hold on real quick, y'all. Oh, damn. Hold on, let me get it for y'all. All right, y'all hit to who David Alroy is? All right. All right. David Alroy is credited for creating the symbol for the Jewish, it's flag of Israel. Right. So y'all do your research into that. You know what I'm saying? Alroy was an agent of the Rothschilds. Right. David Alroy was also a Muslim. He was a crypto Jew. Right. You feel me? And he created the idea of using the 6-pointed star, right, as a symbol for the flag of Israel, which is the fiefdom territory of the Bacharachs, the Bowers, the Rothschilds. They've been around a long time. Now people say the shout out together because they do. People say the Rothschilds don't go back to before. Yes, they do. They've been here since it all began. You know. So tap in, walk with us, man. You know. David Alroy was under the employ of the Rothschilds. David Alroy was a crypto J, right? Masquerading as a Muslim. He is the guy who came up with the symbol for the flag of Israel. Right? You know? I want y'all to understand this stuff, man. So there's a big difference between the nation of Israel and the state of Israel. And there's a difference between being an Israeli and an Israelite. Right? Smash that like button, click on the bell, man. Let me click on the page, man. All of that, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the page, click on the bell. You did. We're about to get on up out of here, Jack. Everybody have a good evening. You know what I'm saying? We about to get up through. Y'all know what to do. You did. Smash that like button on your way out. You know. And make sure y'all keep yourself informed on the situation going on over there in the Middle Eastern region. You know I'm going to stay on top of it. You did. Share your social engineering. Tell everybody that we bite. Come tap in with us, you know. It's a beautiful thing. crazy. All right. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know, stuff is crazy out here, man. You know, WW3 is upon us. You know what I'm saying? Man, the Most High continue to cover the people out there in that region of the world, man, going through all this crazy stuff, man. You know? It's good to be, like I said, in order to understand what's going on, man, you got to be able to understand the origins of the situation, man. You know? Yeah, we about to ride out, man. You know what I'm talking about? We appreciate everybody coming out, showing that love. You know, y'all could be anywhere in the world, but you right here with your brethren, your brother, and I appreciate that, man. You did. Definitely don't take it for granted.
Power on.
You know what I'm talking about?
Bluetooth connected.
Definitely don't take it for granted. Smash that like button, click on the pilgrim. Subscribe to this page, man. Go tap in with the other page over there, man. Hey, Real Talk Pod class. Smash that like button and tap in. You did. Yeah. D&E. Stacks with the facts. What up, Stacks? I got my man Glitch the Guarantee on the track with me. Glitch the Guarantee. Yeah. We bringing this message to you fake woke niggas. Gotta wake these niggas up, man. All y'all out there spreading them lies and falling victim to this propaganda. Niggas believe in it. Glitch. Let's talk to these niggas. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily, so I dance around them like my name was Ivan A. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily. Alarm clock, wake 'em up, time to wake 'em up. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily, so I dance around them like my name was Ivan A. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily. Alarm clock, wake 'em up, time to wake 'em up. I gotta set the alarm, wake you up from the slumber. Wake 'em up, Floyd and Harry, fake woke niggas, y'all dumb and dumbass. I drop jewels, but people don't pay any attention. Let's be immediately, we the wake 'em up henchmen. A lot of times these woke niggas be really sleep. Shit, the price on a nigga's life is extra real cheap. Only the real for my niggas, we all only we made a living eating these rappers, nigga, bon appetit. Yeah, pause. Me and my brethren be down for the cause. We gotta come together and tear down all these walls and illusory fault lines like racism and bring light to the woke, just like the Baptist. The congregation spoke. These niggas ain't who they claim to be. A bunch of Peter pop off niggas really be lames to me. Anytime you at war, it's gonna be casualties. The more we come together, it's easy to beat the enemy. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily, so I dance around them like my name was Alvin 80. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily. Alarm clock, wake 'em up, time to wake 'em up. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily, so I dance around them like my name was Alvin 80. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily. Alarm clock, wake 'em up, time to wake 'em up. Alarm clock to the woke.
Time to wake them up. The main initiative should be to get your cake up. You wave riding niggas need life jackets to stay afloat. Meanwhile, I'm blowing on gas straight from the Ivory Coast.
In every post, I'll be hitting y'all with them straight facts. The smart grid is now here. We gotta face that. While they coming with microchips and vaccinations, fake old niggas perpetuating indoctrination.
Fuck this pandemic. This was a damn gimmick. Niggas will believe that their mom died if she still living. Open your eyes, nigga. You can see the lies, nigga. We gotta stop letting the blind lead the blind, nigga.
And that's the biggest fact, Blitz. You better tell these niggas listen in the 2030. It's gonna be hell, niggas. Fuck AOC and her new Green Deal. I'm Neo in this bitch.